I'm Hayden Lowe with Aviation Fabricators. I'm a vice president there. I've been with the company now for 5 years. In my role, I'm 60% or so sales and 40% operations. We're a small family business, so you kind of do a lot of different things. So in 1979, there was a windstorm in Olathe, Kansas, and it was a relatively non-eventful night for most of the area, but it flipped a 1959 Cessna 172A upside down. 6 months later, the insurance company sent a postcard out to all of the people with pilot's license in the area and said, "This airplane's for sale, it's salvaged, we're gonna have an auction on this date." My dad got the mail that day. He was 14 at the time, and he took it to my grandpa, and he said, "Hey, we should go and bid on this airplane. I think that there's a way for us to make money. We can maybe sell the tires or the batteries or something." And so they decided to go to the auction. They went, they bought the whole thing, and they decided to part it out and see if they could make good on their investment there. That was the first sort of venture into what became First Central Air Motive, which was a company dedicated to taking interiors of airplanes, salvaged airplanes in particular, and parting them out and then selling them as individual components, seats, couches, tables, etc. And then over time, with the realization that the interiors of airplanes were sort of a overlooked part of aviation, they decided that there was an opportunity for them to repair interior components and manufacture certain STC-approved products. And that's when AvFab, or Aviation Fabricators, was born. In this King Air 300, the owner decided to do all three of the Monarch components, the Royal side ledge kit, upgrading the look of their side ledges and tables to that of a new 360, the Regal pleated window shades, replacing the manual polarizers with a pleated window shade that can be left down on the ramp that cools the airplane, or keeps the airplane cool and looks like that of a 360, and then the crown headliner, which is a smooth looking, mimics the 360 again. It rids the airplane of those rectangular lights and then has the downwash lighting. There were some challenges with this installation. These are new STC products, at least 2 of the 3 were, and it took some getting their hands dirty from the Stevens team, some figuring out. It wasn't necessarily seamless from start to end, but again, that's what separates a good interior shop from just your run-of-the-mill shop that's just gonna do re-rags all day. They were willing to work through the challenges with us, and we greatly appreciate that. We thought about how great of a platform, how great of an airframe the King Air 300 is, and dreamed about how we could take the interior and bring it to something that looked like the rest of the airplane is. To see it installed here, to see the craftsmanship that the Stevens team has added to it, I mean, I couldn't be more excited about the finished product of this airplane. Having a top-notch interior shop at this location, I think, is a fantastic option for customers. I mean, you don't want to put your airplane down for 6 weeks to get new engines or to get a raised-back mod or to get new avionics and then have to take your airplane somewhere else and get the interior done. A one-stop shop is the way to go. Minimize downtime. And not only do you have that at Stevens, but you have it with expert craftsmanship, with great ability to make your dreams and your visions come to life, not just avionics and engines, but interiors as well.